Okay guys, welcome, and today we are going to be playing Scrap Mechanic. Now this is a good one. This one is what I'm going to do, and what I'm going to show you today is how to build a basic small car. So we're going to put the engine in, we're going to get the bearings on that, and we're going to get the wheels on, and we're going to build the chassis and stuff like that. So just the very basics on this one for you guys. Okay, now if you look on the left here, we have a few options. We have the character, so we can change the character. Now if you look at the little chap here, the little guy here with the gloves on, we can change him to a fat kid, skinny kid, fat kid, skinny kid. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into new game, we're going to creative. It gives us three options here, right? So it gives us the flat terrain where there's nothing on there, gives us normal terrain, and this is a previous save that I did. So if we go into terrain, we're going to call this, let's call this J. We're going to go into create. Okay, let that load up real quick, and let's see how you like this one. I don't know whether you guys have played it before, but okay, you can pause the screen here and you can read all of this kind of thing. I've already read it, so I already know what's going on. So let's go into got it. Let's go. We know what we're doing. Okay, let's go into a space where we can work. Let's go about here. Okay, now it's an open world game, so it's pretty good. You can use the different cars and stuff like that, or you can build houses. Let's have a little look around. Let's go here. You can also change the view as well. X and C changes the view. You see that? Yeah, that changes the view. So you can zoom in, you can zoom out, and you can do all that good thing. Okay, I like to use it in first person view, so it's just a lot easier for me. Right, now the first thing we want to do is let's go into our inventory. If we go into the inventory, look at all these things you can use, guys. Look, you've got jet engines, you've got toilet seats, you've got everything, suspension units, engines, electrical engines, radio. So the first thing we want to do, we're going to drag and drop. So what you do is you click it from the menu, you drag it all the way to the bottom, okay, and you drop it in. That's what you do. You drag and you drop, and the list goes on as well. You've got big wheel, small wheel, heavy wheel. You've got some buttons and switches here. You've got sensors, horns, you know, lights and pistons and bathtubs. You've got loads to work with. Fences. Just pretty much everything that you've got here is the world is your oysters. The world is your oysters. So yeah, so we've got some plants here as well if you want to be building that. So let's go back out of that. Let's put the stereo down because we want to whistle while we work, yeah? So, and then we press E and it turns that on. You hear that, guys? Okay, so when we put the radio down, what we do is we go into the lift, place a lift here. Alright? Then we need to build a chassis around it. So we're going to be using wood today. So let's build the wood. Now you can put individual blocks down. Look, if you look, you can put block, just clicking the mouse, or you can drag and drop. So you can just slide right the way across the whole lot and build like this. I think this is the easiest way to do it. Okay, so you're going to just drag and drop everything on there like so. Okay, like that. There you go. So this is just going to be the basic chassis that we need, right? Let's make some length on it. Whoops. Now if you put a block that you don't want, what you do is you just press the right mouse button and it gets rid of it. You see that? You see that? There you go. So you don't want it there, you just right mouse button it. Nice and simple for you guys. Nice and simple. Okay. So we're going to add a little bit more length to the front. There you go. We've gone a bit too far here, so we just right mouse again. Right mouse. Now we can use this to go up and down. So you press the up and down mouse, cursor keys, and you go up and down. But what we want to do is let's take that up a little bit more. We're going to put some wheels on it. Okay. So yeah, let's go there with it. And we're going to have to put a bearing on it as well. So a bearing on this side. Okay. Back to the block this side. back to the bearing. Bearing on this side. Now add a wheel. See that? The wheel goes there. You see that? You see that, guys? We're getting it done, brothers. Getting it done. Okay, so now the wheels are on. We add more blocks to this side, but first of all we're going to need the steering. So we're going to want the bearings to be up and underneath, so the steering rotates and turns like this. So we're going to put a bearing just there. You see that? And another one just there. Okay, so now you've got two bearings, because obviously the wood or anything attached to the bearing swivels like a bearing. Click that there and click that there. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of size to this, so we're going to come down 2 blocks and put another block there. Same on this one, 2 blocks and another block there. So you have 2 and then another one. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have to put a bearing on this side, because this is where the wheel is going to be attached to, and another one on that side. You with me, guys? Are you with me? Okay, so now add a wheel. Look at that nice wheel there. You see that, guys? You see that? And a wheel there. So now look at that, we have 4 wheels. Yes, we have 4 wheels. Okay, we can even put a spare wheel on the front. Let's put a spare wheel, because you always need a spare wheel. Okay, so now we bring that down to about there. Okay, and now what we're going to need, let's put the seat first. Let's position the seat. Now as you can see, that this is our front end here, but the seat is actually rotated the other way. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to rotate it, which is the shift and the Q button. Shift and Q. You see that, guys? You with me, guys? You still with me? So you just, there you go. Let's put it there. Look at that. Oh yes, looks good there, right? So, and then the next thing we're going to need an engine. So let's put the engine. Let's put the engine slightly there. It's not quite central, but you know, whatever. It's fine. It's cool. It'll do. Then we need to add. So the controls go into the engine. Okay. So the controls control the engine, and then the engine controls the wheels. So what you do is your left mouse button, you hold and you drag and drop, just like that. Just like that. You see that? Just like that. Now, as you can see, one wheel is rotating this way, the other rotating the other way. We don't want that, guys. We don't want it. We want them to go the right way. Just like that. So what we're going to have to do, right mouse button. See that? You watching that, guys? See that? See that? See that? So we want them both going the right way, which is clockwise. Once we've got that, we can add the controls to the steering. Okay, this one here, add this control to the steering. Did you get me, guys? Are you with me, guys? You still with me? Okay, so now we can use that. What this does is it changes the power of the engine. Okay, so it changes how powerful the engine is. Now we want it around about halfway. We don't want to over push this. We don't want to go too fast, do we? Hey? We're just learning. We don't want to go too fast. We're just halfway. Click out of that. Now we have. Okay, so that's good. That's good to go. Now we need to get rid of this lift. Okay, and jump on it. Here we go. And then we can zoom out. And see that, guys? Now we have a go-kart. But it doesn't stop there, guys. Oh no, it gets way more technical than this. But we're starting you off nice. We're starting you off nice and easy, guys, right? We're starting off nice and easy. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come out of that. Okay. Now what we can do is we can build around it. Whoops. Get up on top. We can start. Oh, my bad. Start building around it. Now, as you can see, the block wants to go that way, so you only builds left and right. Now if you want to build this way, you're going to have to change it by pressing Shift and Q. And now look at that. You see that, guys? Shift and Q turns it round like this. Okay, so we can build around the edges. Okay, and we can also build on top if we wanted to as well. So let's build a little bit here. Okay, now Shift and Q again. Where are we? Shift and Q again. Shift and Q. That brings us back to the sides. Boom, there. Boom, there. Oh. If we want to go all the way to the back, like this. Now what we can do is we can delete a few of these. Let's get rid of that block. There we go. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. And that one. Okay. Now we've got rid of those. What we can do is, if we press I, now watch this, if we press I, look at all of these different things you can do, guys. We've got plants, we've got everything here. We love this. So what else we're going to use? Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to get seating for our pals, right? All our buddies. So what we need to do is we need to drag and drop. So this here, we're going to use normal medium weight seat. Click it, drag, okay, and drop. Now we drop that into the bearing because we don't need the bearing anymore. So we've dragged and dropped that. Okay. Now what we need to do is place it. Okay, so middle mouse, place it. Now as you can see, it's the wrong way round. So we need to use Shift and Q to place it, you see, the right way round. So we're going to place it there, and we're going to use, can we use another one there? No, we can't place another one there. So the best thing to do is place it right in the center. There you go. You see, you get me? You're following me now, guys? Okay, so now we've got all that. Let's have a look at her again. Let's have a look at her. See, now we're getting the basics done. So that is the basic car, right? Let's jump up here. Now what we can do is we can do something really technical. Now we're going to add some power. So let's get rid of the engine, go back into another engine, put one there and put one there. Look at that. Now we have two. Now we have two. So we're going to add that to the controls, both engines to the controls, and then add the engine to the back wheel. Add this engine to this back wheel. Okay. Now this one always seems to go the other way round for some reason. I'm not sure why, but we're going to swap that. So right mouse button, and you see the rotation change there. So you want to change the rotation. Now what we're going to have to do is go into this, change them to the right power. There you go. Let's go full power on both, eh? Full power on both. This one same again. Full power. There you go. Now we have full power on both engines to both wheels. Let's check this out. Whoa. Oh, whoa. It's too quick for me, baby. It's too quick for me. It's way too quick. Okay. Now obviously there was it was spinning all over the place and there wasn't much control. We had both engines running full blast, but now what we can do to counteract that is we can add a couple of wheels, add some traction. You see, the more tires, the more traction, the more weight on the back end, the more grip you will get. Let's add another couple of wheels. You see this, guys? Are you with me, guys? Are you following me? Okay, so now we've got 3 on each side. Let's give that a go now. Okay. See, now the back end is a lot more stable. Well, not a lot more, but it's a bit more. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you're following me, guys. So you can slide it around this corner. Let's just, whoa. Let's go down here. Oh, it's bumpy. Oh no. Oh no. Now guys, don't panic. Don't panic. Now if you inverse it like that and you've rolled it on its top, on its roof, what you need to do is you need to get out. Okay, you need to get out, and then you go to the lift and press the left mouse button, okay, and move it to wherever you want it. Now look at this. Look at this. You see this? You following me, guys? So if you want it there, you press and hold it, and you let it go. Click it again. See that? And then you get rid of it, and you can jump into it again. And here we go. Are you getting me, guys? And that is the basics on how to make a car. Let me do one more thing. I'm going to show you one more thing. Okay, I'll show you one more thing. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to go into the inventory, and there is a light here somewhere. Where are we? Here we go. Okay, so we're going to use the headlight and put the headlight here. Drag and drop, like I said, drag and drop. Okay, now we've got this. Now we scroll, middle mouse button, and then shift and Q to where we want it. Look at that. See that? You put that one there, that one there. Yeah, look at that. You can make a whole line of them if you wanted to. Oops. Yes, put them all on there. Look at that, guys. See me? Now we can see in the dark. Okay, so there's a lot of things you can do with this. Obviously you can build houses, which we're going to get to in the next the next video. We're going to get to building houses and stuff like that, but I just wanted to show you basically, you know, this is the basics of how to, you know, get in the car and use the use the controls and stuff like that. So this is basically how you do it, guys. Oh no, I've wrote it up again. Look, oh no. With that, cut the camera. I love you. And remember, guys, life's a game.